Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Wednesday. Okay, guys, so we're back to talk about Shannon Beador's DUI, and yes, again and again and again and again and again. But we're not just back to talk about Shannon Beador's DUI, we're also back to talk about some Jeff Lewis dropping bomb situations. So before we jump in, you guys know how this works. If you haven't already, go ahead, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and also don't forget my birthday. 31st birthday is this upcoming Saturday, July 6th at 9:30 p.m. with special guest Monica Garcia from Salt Lake City and Daisy from Below Deck Sailing Yacht. Music by DJ Bear. So definitely come out, come play with everybody, and we will have the best time. But with that, we have to get into the shit. So here we go.
Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
All right, guys. So we're about to get into all of this. And I just want to say really quick before we do, the whole Shannon Beador, and I'm sitting here looking at this because I just got this sent to my Instagram. The whole Shannon Beador thing that's happening on Real Housewives of Orange County. I see where people are like, Adam, I don't want you to talk about that. Guys, that's what's going on. So we're definitely going to talk about it. Here we go. Now, thank you to Reality Blurb. Shannon Beador is speaking to her three daughters about her DUI and hit and run arrest in a sneak peek at the premiere episode of OC. Now, amid a discussion about 19-year-old Stella Beador's studies abroad with Stella's twin Adeline and her older daughter Sophia, Shannon was asked by Stella if she was sad that she'd be leaving the following day to head back to school, which prompted her to become emotional. "Are you sad that I'm leaving tomorrow? Why are you crying?" is what Stella asked. And she said, "I took Sophie to college, I took Adeline to college, and your dad took Stella. So it was my intent to come and visit you. Because of my mistakes, I wasn't able to come and I feel bad." She said, "I'm so sorry and humiliated that I disappointed you. Like, what kind of example am I at 59?" And Stella replied saying, "We're glad that you're okay and that no one was hurt." In September of 2023, Shannon Beador was arrested after running into a property in Newport Beach, California, with her dog Archie in the car and trying to flee the scene. And Sophia also added that she was happy to see that her mom had taken accountability for her actions and that she was learning and growing from them. Meanwhile, in a cast confessional, Shannon looked back at the moments leading up to her DUI, which included a visit to her ex-boyfriend, John Jansen's house. Yeah. "On the night of the DUI, I drove to John's house stupidly. We got into an argument and he said, 'You're a drunken idiot. Don't get in your car.' But I got in an accident seconds later because I revved up the engine so he could know how mad I was, and I lost control of the car immediately." But back in the scene with her daughter, Shannon told the girls, I've never broken a bone. I've never had a concussion. I've never been in an accident. I've never been arrested. I've never had a DUI, and I did it all in 10 seconds." And Sophia said, "It sucks, but this happened for a reason." And Shannon said, "Oh no, God has a plan. I absolutely believe that." But Sophia went on to say that it seemed like her mom was taking the initiative to figure out why things happen in her life and why she's kept certain people around when she shouldn't. And she said, "Yeah, I'm kind of seeing who my true friends are." Yeah. Um, I just want to say really quick for this would be such one. Shannon Beador made a mistake. I'm not going to sit here and trash Shannon Beador for it. I have a lot of people that I know in my life and friends of and parents of my friends who have accidentally made the same mistake. And the whole purpose, I guess, or learning situation would be to know that what you did was wrong and then you try to do better. I think that's the whole point, is just trying to constantly be a better person. Now, is it the easiest thing? Probably not. But is that what needs to be done? Yes, 1,000,000%. Hold on, though. We're not done. Well, also with the John Jansen of it all, it's like, give me a break. This guy is a moron. I mean, the guy called you fat. The guy called you all of these names, which are completely disgusting. I'm not saying he's a moron like in his everyday life. I'm not even saying he's a moron. He could be a very smart person. So let me just retract that statement. What I am saying is, anybody who's willing to treat you like that and talk to you like that is not somebody that you should be welcoming into your life around your kids. And whatever reason this needed to happen, or whatever thing it needed to be like an indicator for you to get out of this relationship, take it as that. and try to turn it into a positive and try to learn from it. And I don't know if fans are going to think that she has learned anything, especially in the trailer when she's drinking. I think that fans are probably going to annihilate her. But hold on, we're not done. So, speaking of which, we also have Jeff Lewis. Now, Jeff Lewis claimed Watch What Happens Live edited out Sonia Morgan's obnoxious drunk behavior. He also shared what happened with her during the break and repeated a rumor about why her show on Crappy Lake wasn't renewed. So Sonia, Jeff, and several other Bravo celebrities were featured on Watch What Happens Live to celebrate its 15-year anniversary. And in one awkward moment, Jeff argued with Teresa Giudice over a past diss, though he apologized to it before taping. I was very annoyed by Sonia, is what he said. I believe I have not seen the episode that they did a lot of work to edit her obnoxious drunk behavior, but what you see was 20 times worse. She never stopped talking. She was belligerent. She was rude and disrespectful. She was confrontational. She came for me at the break. I was completely turned off by her behavior. Now, his co-host who watched the episode said that during Jeff's argument with Teresa, Sonia can be heard telling him, "You need to bow down to her." And he said Sonia could also be heard shouting things in the background, though they tried to muffle her out. And Jeff then took a swing at Sonia's career. He said, "I watched her behavior, and I thought to myself, this has got to affect your career. When you show up at a professional event and act like this, how can this not affect your career?" Well, what I found out recently, and it's a rumor, and one of the reasons that Crappy Lake was not renewed was not because it wasn't successful. It was because of her and her behavior. So it has affected her profession, as far as I know. That is a rumor. I think that people really like her and are rooting for her, but I think that she needs to clean up her act. And she came for me at the break and said, "I only hate one other person more than you." Jeff claimed Sonia accused him of something that he doesn't recall doing. And then after the show, she was just like in my face wanting to talk about it and talk about it and talk about it. And then finally, one of the Bravo executives literally kind of pulled her away from me. Okay, let's play the clip. Hold on. Clip, please. Present, share screen.
You're looking at the screen and you want to take the which call?
Probably line 1, because I
Okay.
thought Ryan might want to discuss that anyway.
Line 1, we have Linda in Texas. Welcome to the show.
Hello, Chomp.
Hi.
Chomp.
Hey.
Okay, here's my thing, and I just got to get off my chest. I watched Watch What Happens Live last night.
Yes.
My question is for Jeff. Were you blindsided when Andy asked you that question about Teresa? And 2, you did not owe her any type of an apology.
Well, I felt I did because, first of all, Teresa and I had discussed in the green room. Of course, I knew this was going to come up, but the 2 T's in a pod, where I was doing that rapid fire, and they said, "Who would you get rid of, Melissa Gorga or Teresa Giudice?" And she was offended because I said I would get rid of Teresa. It was in jest. It was a rapid fire. You had to give some sort of answer. That's the answer I gave. I apologized, and we were fine. I did have to repeat myself 12 times to apologize, but we talked it through and we were good. Andy was like, "What's going on?" And I said, "Well, this is what happened." And then he brought it up, which, yes, I did not expect him to bring it up live. Now, I was not annoyed at all by Teresa. In fact, we had spent some time at the after party and had a really nice conversation. I was very annoyed by Sonia, and I believe, I have not seen the episode, but Shane did, that they did a lot of work to edit her obnoxious drunk behavior. But what you see was 20 times worse.
Okay. Well, I want to hear what you guys think. So pop off in the comment section. If you guys are not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and we'll see you next time. Love you guys.